Very good morning. Myself Dr. Amit Kumar Singh, and today I am here in class 10 for teaching a topic, heredity. Heredity. Introduction. Inheritance of character from one generation to next with varying degree of variations is called heredity. Variations, accumulation of variations leads to either reproductive isolation or evolution of new species. Sex determination. Sex determination done by either environmental factors or by chromosome. For example, snail, turtles and lizards, environmental factors are responsible, and in case of chromosome, the examples are fruit flies and human beings. In case of human beings, there are 22 pairs of autosomes and 1 pair of sex chromosome. If it is XX, then it is female, and if it is XY, then it is male. When we are studying about the heredity, then one great scientist here, George Johann Mendel. So the Mendel worked on garden pea. The botanical name is Pisum satavium. The traits are selected by Mendel in two forms, either in dominant and second is recessive. The traits are plant height, flower position, pod color, pod shape, flower color, seed shape and seed color. The dominant traits are representing that in the capital alphabets, and recessive traits are representing in the small alphabets. The plant height, tall, dwarf, flower position, axial, terminal, pod color, green, yellow, pod shape, full or inflated, constricted, flower color, violet, white, seed shape, round, wrinkled, and seed color, yellow, green. Before Mendel, a lot of scientists worked, but Mendel got success. What is the basic reasons? Mendel selected the pure breeding varieties of pea, distinct pair of traits, 1 or 2 characters at a time, well-maintained record, and law of probability for analyzing the results. The cross performed by Mendel, one is monohybrid cross and next is the dihybrid cross. If we are selecting 1 pair of contrasting characters, then it is monohybrid cross, and in case of 2 pair of contrasting characters, then it is dihybrid cross. For example, if we selected 1 character P plant height in 2 forms, either dominant and recessive, and here we selected at a time 2 characters seed shape and seed color in dominant and recessive phase, then the representation is very simple. You can see for the plant height in the dominant traits we are using capital T, and for the small we are using small t. So we write here capital T cross small t. So in the F1 generation, this is your F1 generation, that is first filial generation. We got all the plants are tall. So this depicts the law of dominance. When in case of F2 generation, when all the results are crossed itself, then we got 4 kinds of result, but morphologically we got 3 kinds of results in a similar type and 1 kind of result in a different type. So we write here phenotype. The result is 3:1, but when we are analyzing on the basis of genes genetically, then we got 1:2:1. This is the result. This depicts the law of segregation. The meaning of segregation, then each and every character segregated purely. This particular genotype shows the complete tall. This particular genotype also shows the tall, but the difference in between, in this we got both the dominant characters, and here one is dominant, next is recessive. In case of last, we got two recessive characters simultaneously. So in case of monohybrid results, we know the law of dominance. Then in the first filial generation, all the results are same. In F2 generation, we got the law of segregation, where we got the phenotypic results and genotypic results. The phenotype shows 3 are common, 1 is different, but genotypically the first one and the second one is completely different and 2 results are similar. In case of dihabit cross, there are 2 pairs of contrasting characters. What we choose in seed shape and sheet color. Again, the dominant characters are here, recessives are here, and in case of F1 generation, the result is also same. That is, all are yellow and round. But when we go for the F2 generation, then the results are again different. 9 results are completely dominant, 1 result are completely recessive, and 3 and 3 ratios results are mixed, where dominant and recessive and dominant. So the phenotype is 9:3:3:1, but when we go for the genotype, then we saw 1:1:2:1:2:4:2:1:1. And here we got the law of independent of assortment. That means each and every character represent itself independently. So this is all about the heredity in class of 10. We will meet in the next class. Thank you.